All right, y'all, listen. They say the third time's a charm, but sometimes you need 4 times. Now, on Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop podcast, Kim Kardashian revealed that she fantasizes about getting married for the 4th time. She said, I feel like, honestly, my last marriage was my first real marriage. The first one, I just don't know what was happening. The second one felt like I wanted to be married so badly because all my friends were at that place. So, peer pressure. What are your thoughts? And could the 4th time be the charm for Kim Kardashian? Lisa Ray, let's start with you on this one. What do you think about this?
I just love how honest she is, because here's the thing. When love comes, it doesn't matter how many times it comes around, because love feels good when you receive it. I love the fact that she said that, hey, my first marriage, that wasn't really nothing, because mine wasn't either. And then the second time was like, I just wanted to be married. And sometimes you do feel that peer pressure because you look like, wow, she got a man and I don't have one, or how she get her man, or what's going on with them. You want to just feel and lust and love and someone taking care of you and having a companion. And I'm not even talking about financially. I'm just talking about having someone that can hold you, appreciate you, care for you, and love you, and say that everything's going to be okay. Because you can't feel like you're busy and not noticed in a room full of people, because you got so much that you have to compete and compare and all of that. So I feel that love is great. You got the second time around, 3 times is a charm, 4 times, if it's up, then it's stuck, and whatever else, you know what I'm saying, that you can say. I just love love. And if you don't do it right the first and second, third and 4th time, then keep pursuing it, keep looking for it. And just like she said, she feels like her last marriage was her best marriage, or her marriage alone. But the reality of it is anytime you join union with anybody, for however long it is, that's such a personal connection that no one knows what your pillow talk and what your home life is like with that person. Either you appreciated it for what it was worth when it was, or you've learned something from it that you won't take to your next relationship. But I'm sure that she appreciates these 4 darling and beautiful kids that she has with him, and that she wants to be able to live her life because she's at the top of her game. It's lonely at the top. I don't know nothing about that because I'm in the middle, but you know what I'm saying. I want to be able to have somebody as well. So she should absolutely have somebody to share her life with. So,
all right. Vivica, what do you think?
That was a long-winded answer to tell you that Kim Kardashian get ready to have another chapter, Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Girl, I'm going to beat you.
It was pretty long, though.
Sorry, I'm just going to keep that all the way. I love that you
where are we going with this?
Merry-go round around the bush and happy ending.
This is the 3rd.
And I'm trying to think of another season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I wish everybody happiness and stuff, but it just drives me nuts that, that listen, fall in love off camera. Do that one time. Do that one time for us, Kim. Fall in love off camera, and it's not advertised or going to be featured on another season and a red carpet moment. That's what I really love to see for Kim Kardashian, is to have a private moment.
I like that. I'm with that, and I agree with that.
But them Hulu checks is they hitting.
They hit different,
right? They hit different than
It would be more of a surprise, and I know they follow around every day, but for once, not to advertise it. That's what I wish for my next life, and that's what I've learned about the next person that I'm really going to love, is to keep it private, because it will be real. But when you're already like advertising, like, oh, my 4th marriage. Oh,
I feel you.
Okay, Selena, what do you think?
I think that she can't hide it, though. Like you say, they carry. I mean,
sure she can.
Bombard her everywhere she goes.
She could if she really wanted to.
Selena?
Well, stay tuned.
Look here, I say what's good for Elizabeth Taylor, honey, is good for Kim Kardashian. Okay. If you want to get married 75,000 times, that's your business. But I do agree with Vivica. I do feel like, and she said in the article that she wants to date more. She said that she would like to date for a long time. She said for about 3 years before she considers it. She was just saying that she hasn't given up on love. She hasn't given up on the ideology of marriage. And I don't think that people should give up, but I do hope, and I'll just add to, what Vivica was saying as well. I do hope that she does some self-work and some self, just really looking inside herself, because 1, 2, 3, you got to start saying, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong that is taking part in these divorces? You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that she does a lot of self-work. Me personally, I was in a lot of different relationships, back and forth. And then I just stopped for like 7, 8 months. And then I met Kiwan. And here we are 15 years later. So I do think, I think it's good that she wants to just date for a while. And I think that's the best thing. But I also think it's good that she doesn't want to give up on love in the union of marriage. Why not?
I do too. I think it's, when you're known, everything you do is definitely through a magnifying glass. Like the same stuff the regular secretary did that, you pass at the store. They can have a whole train run on them and no one's going to call them a hoe because they ain't going to know because they don't care. But don't let you be standing next to 2 different athletes at 2 different events and you a hoe. You the biggest slut that ever walked the earth. And you was like, I don't even know him over here. And he just have to take a picture with me. Okay, I'm going through my own PTSD. Anyways, I just want to say this.
No, wait. I was going to say now we can't even hit close to none of the stuff that these ladies are doing nowadays.
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit that they doing, honey, they got us beat.
They do. But, I will say this. I do think there's a little sign of her doing a little self-growth because she did admit my first marriage is really nothing. I remember that with that guy that he got a friend of mine. Oh, anyways, we'll get into his tea another time. And then she did say, I be knowing all these people. I used to hang with I know. I'd be like, I remember. Okay. So I do like that. I do like that she said, she admitted that she got married to Chris Humphries because everybody else was married. Right. I think that's the beginning of taking a little bit of accountability. Like, I know I was wrong for that. That was not even a real thing. You know what I mean? So I do think, your life, your career is actually having to be for the public, it is going to make it hard. And I do think she needs therapy after her relationship with Kanye. Think about it. They had a real public relationship and he talked about aborting their child to the public. You can't tell me she's not traumatized from that. You can't tell me she don't need some therapy after dealing with that the stuff that we saw. Imagine what it was behind closed doors. But Kim, I think Kim is a sweetheart. I think she's a hopeless romantic. And I would like for her to like surprise us, like Vivica said, surprise us. And like, oh wow, you got married. We didn't know about it. But I think at this point, she's probably too deep in at this point, right? It's kind of like, I think she's just.
But try something different. Try something different. Try something different that's not in front of the camera and see what happens. Keep it so close to you, like I'm telling you, that's what would work, that it's like, it's not for the camera, that it's really for love.
I will tell you.
And I just think she needs to stop being so capped with herself too. Like, just like Chris Humphries was for, it was for keeping up with the Kardashians. I mean, let's just keep it real. It was good. It was a good storyline. I watched the whole thing. It was really good. So some stuff it is, the checks do be checking. I mean, I get it.
But how much money can you make at this point?
But then you'd be unhappy. Like, if you have all this money, you have no one to share it with. You have no one to spend time with. So I do feel like she might need to go inside. She might need to close up, and be secluded with it.
Part now, you know what I mean? And then they're going to work up to the 4th marriage.
I don't know how she did. I don't know how she was able to deal with the embarrassment of all 4 of them publicly like that, because I had my relationship and we were public. We went on that show and then we're still the best of friends, but we broke up and we're not together. And then my next relationship, I was scared to put it out there because I felt like the judgment, people think they exaggerate it. Like, they don't break up with people and get with new people too. And it's just like, I don't even know how she deals with all that, because that is an uncomfortable feeling,